Good day, beautiful people. So we are halfway through this federal election and things are getting pretty damn crazy, complete with some good old-fashioned, unfounded conspiracy theories. But here we like to believe in factual information that's not biased towards any political party. Like the Canadian Centre of Policy Alternatives just came out with a breakdown of how the promises of tax cuts from every party can benefit you depending where you fall in the tax bracket. I'm only going to quickly touch base on this. You're more than welcome to go check this out for yourself. Now, even at first glance, we can see that the NDP is more focused on those with lower income than those of higher, unlike the other political parties. Now, mind you, this is all before taxes. Under the Liberal campaign, if you're making about $40,000 to $50,000 yearly, you will see a whole $148. If you're making under that, that gets cut by half, and then progressively lower and lower from there. Under the Conservative Party, if you're making the same $40,000 to $50,000, they're promising you $366. But like before, if you're making under that, it gets drastically cut by half, and then even more so as it goes down. Much like the Liberal Party, they are more catering to those with higher incomes. With the NDP, if you look at the same $40,000 to $50,000 yearly, you're only going to be getting $604 back, and that kind of plateaus from there, except for on the high end, which you're only going to see $106 back. If we look at the other end, people who are making the least amount of income, we can see as high as $1,029 back for those making $24,000 to $31,000. Of course, the Green Party is really ridiculous with their promises, heavily leaning on those with a more higher income. Even the Bloc Party is more lenient towards those of low income versus higher income. Even breaking down their promises for individual taxes, you'll be able to see easily that NDP is more lenient on giving tax breaks to those of lower income versus higher compared to the other parties. Even looking at the total cost of all these promises, while NDP may be in the lead, they're more diverse on what they're actually investing into. Remember, vote smart. Know that your vote matters. No matter where your vote may lie, it could drastically change the fate of any of the political parties. Don't always vote for somebody who's in the lead just because they're in the lead. Vote for who you feel like will benefit you and your community the most. I also highly recommend we take a look at each political party before election time to see exactly what they were doing to help the people out during all these hardships. I'm not talking about them giving lip service or believing in conspiracy theories. No, exactly what were they doing when the media spotlight was not on them, and were they actually helping the people? But that's my thoughts on the matter, and I highly recommend you guys go check this out. Please make sure you check out Elections Canada if you're not too sure where to vote, and like always, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below.